Welcome to iHeart Reviewing Stuff. So I'm going to unbox and give a closer look at a new Series 4 Rainbow High doll. This is Meena Fleur, I think is how you say her last name. Her second shoes are for flat feet. I know. I think some people were a little late to the game on Instagram to buy Pacific Coast, because I saw like a couple people who were like, wait, how come we didn't see anyone mention anything about flat extra feet or heeled feet, depending on which one you buy. So I did already open, and then I think I put pictures on here. If not, I know I definitely did on Instagram. But yeah, this is Lila, and I forget her last name already. It was like Yamamoto, maybe, or something like that. And I did try, just so people know, my experience with this whole leg swap thing, I didn't like it. I was able to remove her heeled feet, legs, no problem. They did actually come off easily. And the left leg, that was a flat foot, went on really well, but I could not get the right one to go all the way on. And so I gave up, and I was like, yeah, this is kind of what I expected my experience to be with the whole leg swapping thing. Like, I'm not a fan of it. My worry is that like these limbs are going to like loosen over time and fall off, because that's kind of was a problem with Project MC Square dolls, is that their limbs would fall off. So this whole giving us like a different leg foot option, to me, I don't know. It's like, why change something that like they already have so many dolls now? Because I think when I saw people go to the Rainbow High Shadow High event, I think Kia Hart was left off the display, and like the cheer and the winter break. But like I counted and I was like, okay, so like they did like 10 on each row. It was like 5 rows or something. So I'm like, that means there's already like 50 dolls. Like, why in Pacific Coast and now Series 4 are they like doing this whole heeled feet, flat feet thing that I'm honestly just not a fan of? Like making us have to switch out for like particular shoes. Like, why not just keep the shoes for heeled feet? Like, because it's not like Barbie's doing this weird thing. I know with Barbie, though, we do run into, I think with the shoes, most of the time it's more like the original Barbie body that can fit all the shoes. And I think curvy Barbie tends to get screwed out of fitting all the shoes, if memory serves me right. Because I feel like I bought some Dreamtopia shoes from Dollar Tree and they wouldn't fit like the curved feet Barbies. And I'm like, oh, okay. And some of the fashion packs too kind of seem like the shoes wouldn't fit the curvy Barbie. I can't remember if tall Barbie and curvy Barbie share like the same kind of foot mold. It's been a while since we kind of had our fashionista phase when Marissa was like 3 to 6, so I'm kind of out of the loop now. But yeah, she's really pretty. I highly recommend her. I mean, especially if you're like me and you couldn't afford the Lunar New Year doll, who's $80. I've heard people say she goes on sale at times, maybe on Amazon, or you can see her in the Amazon warehouse. But yeah, she just hasn't like lowered enough for me. Like, I don't know how much she'd need to lower. I mean, at least I'd probably be tempted if she was like 40, because at least that'd be like half off. But really, even $40 for one doll with 2 outfits is pretty pricey. So I'm happy to have her. She's really pretty. I guess some people don't like the band-aid. Some people I don't think like the artwork on her face. That doesn't bother me. There's definitely product in her bangs, but I like her braided buns and that there's real ribbon tied in them. Really pretty earrings. And then this is actually, I think, her first skirt. Her second skirt is very much just like what Karma Nichols came with. And then I like her second top, I would say, more so. The first top is actually kind of a bodysuit. And then she does come with 2 different fabric belts. I would say I like the second belt. Oops, pardon me, my eye's itchy. The second belt more than the first. And then I'm kind of stuck with her Crocs, but they are spiked Crocs, and they have like little extra details on them. It's kind of hard to show with them on her feet. But yeah, I do like her other shoes. I have them on the flat feet. But yeah, I feel like it's too hard to try to attach like the flat feet thing. So yeah, so we'll open Meena again with the second outfit. And yeah, I destroy my boxes. They go straight into the recycle. I know some people kind of try to save theirs. But yeah, the second outfit, like I usually do, I'll take like a picture. Of course, it won't, these will probably just be on the extra legs, which come in your little baggie that has the stand in it. Sadly, there's no more hangers. I think a lot of people weren't too happy that the hangers, for some reason, they decided not to do those anymore. And I could see why people probably did like those, because you could, if you wanted to hang your second outfit. I feel like these did go back to being harder to unbox. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. I felt like Shadow High was easier to unbox than Series 4 has felt for me. Oh, let me show. Here's the other ones. My friend, if you want to go check out her channel, Miss Polly Pockets, she's also in my city. She got to see Delilah, Jewel. Actually, she did an unboxing for Jewel. And then she got to see Coco and Mila. So I've only seen a very bad condition Jewel. Like the lips were painted really badly and sloppy. And she had like green stains, all like different ones all over her forehead that I wasn't sure if I could fix. I haven't seen Delilah yet, only in her video. So I'm kind of glad though, because that one, like, she looks pretty irresistible. Coco and Mila, I feel like I honestly will probably skip, just because I did skip like Ash, Luna, and Nicole. I would say of those three, Nicole was the most tempting for me to maybe get. Luna, I just don't want to deal with. Those boots look like a pain in the you-know-what to change her out of, and I don't want to like buy a doll and then accidentally like break her stuff, because I think I already saw on My World that Melissa, I think, accidentally had the boots break on her with trying to remove them. So yeah, I was like, well, if that happened to her, that's probably gonna happen to me as well. So yeah, I don't want to buy a doll and then like break it, like, because I want to change her, you know, look, which when most of us, like, well, not me, because I do take pictures of the second look, but some other reviewers do show you what they look like in their second outfit, and that is pretty bad for it to break on you in your video. So try to get her. I know a lot of people, I think, really like this one, but there's a lot of people really like Delilah as well, and I think a lot of people like Lila, but I do see love for like Coco and even Mila, Mila was probably my least favorite, just because I felt like she I don't know, she was kind of giving me vibes that like Violet did in Series 1, where I just felt like in comparison to the others, ooh, okay, I don't like that they kind of threaded her to her pants. I guess instead of doing plastic. So yeah. These are her pants, which I would say in like stock images, I wasn't super loving the glittery pants. But I think Marissa will like these. And I do think in person, they don't bug me as much. They're a little different. They do actually have kind of a far back, I don't know if you're gonna even be able to see it, but there is like kind of a side pocket. They're just a little bit different style. And then she's got back pockets. And then it has these kind of extra flaps up here. So I guess it's just not a pair of pants I would probably wear. And then they do have a slit on the inside for them. So she comes wearing heels, just like Lila. Because, yeah, it's those second shoes. I have to watch, again, I can't remember about Jewel, if we have to even deal with flat feet with her or not. And then I don't know about Delilah. Because those are the other two I want. But I am going to try to, like, wait for sales with them, to be honest, just because these are, like, $30. I did find these at Target. I know some people have been lucky enough to find them at Walmart with like a big display. I haven't seen that yet. Okay, so she's got really cool jewelry. Of course, my camera may not like show it very well. But yeah, she's got a bracelet that has an elephant on it with kind of like white spots. And then another bracelet that's got some orange. Maybe they're supposed to be kind of like gemstones, and then kind of a almost like swirlish design. So there's 3 bracelets on this hand, and then she has we always call this henna, but I've heard some people calling it something else, so I don't know if I'm not calling it the right thing or not. And then okay, this other bracelet is all like gold elephants like put together, but again, it's hard to show these little details on camera. And then another like gold bracelet that has like a circle charm that has an RH on it. And then this other one almost seems like it could be a snake wrapped around, but I don't know if it's supposed to be that for sure or not. So 3 bracelets on each arm, plus this like single piece kind of upper arm sort of jewelry that does kind of open this way. So that's cool. And then her earrings, I do know, I think Delilah, I saw a review. I guess she's got gold bee earrings. So I'm a little obsessed. I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's really cool. And then yeah, her hair needs a little fixing. I did have to ask Target to go in the back. Well, I asked if they had more because there was only one on the shelf, and she had like a dark stain on her forehead that I was kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to take the risk of like unboxing it, and what if I can't get that to remove off? So I asked if they had more in the back, and luckily he went and got one. And luckily there is like a little speck of something. It's really, really tiny in between her eyebrows. I doubt it will even show on camera or like in a picture. So I didn't like super worry about like a pretty small like dot on her, because I was like I might be able to get that off, and if I can't, it's not like a make or break thing. And then yeah, her shoes are really cute. I would say I think I like these shoes more so than these ones anyway. So I'm glad that I haven't like super been in love with like the second shoes that have to do flat feet thing. And so she's got also 3 barrettes in her hair on each side. Very pretty eyes and makeup. So I know Pam, I don't want to forget, she did want me to show Meena next to some dolls. So I did grab them for you. So there's kind of how Meena looks next to Carmen. I would say she looks a little more brown in her skin tone than Karma. I'm not sure what I would describe. Karma almost has a reddish tone going on, I think, in her skin tone. If you can see the difference, then feel free to ask me, Pam, if you want me to take any pictures. And I do have a Cheer Skylar that I was able to grab. So she's definitely much lighter than Meena. I grabbed you some other ones as well. Oops, this is Brianna, who I know is kind of an expensive doll from Slumber Party. They're actually pretty closer match than I would have thought, but she's definitely a little more like darker, or more of like a deep brown in her skin tone, I would say. And this is Kia Hart who I know has gone on sale. She's definitely lighter. Here's Sunny, who's definitely just a different kind of brown. I really like the skin tone of this one a lot. It's really pretty. And then that's her with Marissa from Slumber Party. And I know the Slumber Party dolls, they need to like get clearance or come down in price. And there's her with Carmen. I thought they were actually like a little bit close. But again, this is, I think, maybe probably hasn't been done before because none of these really looked exactly like her skin tone. And then this is Georgia Peach from series 3 with her. And I have the other one that I know, the newest one, you wanted to see them together. So like she's definitely lighter, of a like tan or brown. I'm not sure what you would call it. So yeah, Meena is very, very pretty. I would say I really dig this skin tone that it doesn't seem like any of them really have had yet. I would say some of the browns sometimes look kind of like orange or like a red is kind of in the brown. Whereas this looks like really nice, like deep brown kind of skin tone. I don't know, very pretty doll. And then of course her hair's not like probably all the same kind of orange. It seems like there are some different colors of orange going on in her hair. I really knew I wanted her for like her bracelets. I think again it was just that because I knew I couldn't afford Lily, the Lunar New Year doll, that I was like, oh, like, you know, we're getting all this like jewelry with her for only $30. But she's also just a very, very pretty doll. I think when you see her in person, the eyes like really look at you. Very pretty eye makeup on her. I think like she's just designed very, very well. So I think a lot of people originally liked Lila more, like some of my friends, but now they're telling me like that they're really into Meena. And I know Delilah's definitely got a strong following. Here's like her other outfit. I know it's not as good to see when it's in this, so I'll definitely take a picture and post her on the community post in her other outfit. I actually think the skirt would probably look really good with this first top that she's wearing. And hopefully that second top would look good with the pants. I'll be curious to find out what I think of it. So thanks for watching. Bye.